Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? My name is Nicholas. I'm an art science guy. For my entire life, I've been an artist, but really only the past 7 years or so, I've been posting my art and science and stuff on the internet. I do a lot of different types of art. It isn't all AI. Okay, so this entire time, pretty much knew that what I was doing is something that nobody should ever ask for. Nobody should ever want to do what I do, because it is very dangerous. If you may not understand it, this whole internet phenomenon is very bizarre, a strange thing to observe, but I pretty much knew that what I was doing was almost the equivalent of flying a kamikaze into the doomsday apocalypse, like poking sticks at the art, science, music industries, aerospace, automotive. The competition doesn't like competition, so they delete the competition. There are rumors of a lot of scientists that just end up missing and disappearing and so forth. I don't know. I don't understand it myself. It's anyways. There is a big epidemic with identity theft in our modern world. And I've been posting my art on the internet for a long time. It doesn't happen on YouTube. YouTube is very good about identity theft and copyright and protection. YouTube is pretty good about that. A lot of platforms are generally very good about the copycat, mimic, fake, phony, try-hard wannabe, stealing other people's art, science, copyrights, blueprints, so forth. A lot of platforms are very good about protecting somebody's identity. For example, if you ever watched the movie before, there is a warning label on a movie. The first thing you see when you watch a movie is a warning label. It says, if you copycat and sell this art for profit, that's a crime punishable by 20 years in prison. And so I'm not on a lot of different platforms. I have no community guideline strikes. I have no community guideline strikes on any platform, but I'm shadow banned, censored, and blacklisted. Gangs, it's American Horror Story. And so, there's a warning label on art. If you copycat and sell art, it's a crime punishable by 20 years in prison. So, I get out of jail for taking a nap in my van. I get out of jail and I see some fake phony baloney in Dubai getting paid $1 million to prototype my crystal car concept. I'm driving across the country, go to a restaurant, police shoot me with tasers, break my cheekbone on the concrete floor, steal my jewelry, and I didn't do anything, case dismissed, no probable cause. And I get out of jail and I see multiple deep state gooner gangsters, whatever, hijacking my aviation concepts, getting paid multi-million-dollar grants to hijack my aviation concepts. I'm driving across the country. I get arrested for trespassing at my permanent address. I've been arrested for trespassing at my permanent address 3 times. And case dismissed. I didn't freaking do anything. And then I get out of jail, and I see hundreds of these state-sponsored industry plants advertising my art and science and aviation concepts and crystal cars and all that stuff all over the internet. And these industry plants know what they're doing. It's a cult. It's a demonic networking of state-sponsored industry, social media influencer. They're really lame, corny, cringy, nerdy, always on the internet, making themselves look like a jackass all the time. And pretty much fake it till you make it. So I see thousands of these internet influencers advertising my vehicle designs on the internet and architecture and aviation concepts and all that stuff. And I knew that this was going to be very painful when I first started doing what I was doing. And pretty much it's done on purpose by design to, as a passive aggressive, psychologically abusive, mentally manipulative, quantum computer mind f***ing device that, a lot of these, it's typical cult ideology to, I don't know, I offended their lame, corny feelings, and they project their weird, psychotic, deranged care and emotions towards me to comfort and compensate for their weird, psychotic, deranged care and emotions. And the art industry is full of it. The art industry is full of that crap. And I knew that this was going to be very painful when I first started. But I'm like, I could take the heat. I could take the psychological warfare. I am very well aware of the reverse psychology, bullshito mind trick, abstract, distort, deflect, make things very confusing just to make themselves look intelligent and call you a sucker at the same time. I've learned to speak the language of the lawyer, and their Sith Lord mind tricks don't work on me. And I'm doing everything I can to fight for identity theft protection here. There's a serious problem with identity theft in this country. And, if you think about it, like Nikola Tesla, for example, he dedicated his life to electrical engineering. And then big tech oligarch makes trillions of dollars off of his intellectual property. There have been thousands of engineers, scientists, so forth that have spent years of their life building this computer science, artificial intelligence, computer science technology stuff. And then you see the big tech oligarch put their name on the label and make a lot of money off the backs of the engineers that dedicated their life to creating the machine. So this is I have a big problem with that, and I think a lot of people should. If anybody, a lot of people are projecting their. I was talking to artificial intelligence lately about all of the weird, psychotic, deranged Karen emotions that the industry plants project towards me. And there's a big list of this psychological, delusional, mental illnesses that deranged Karens. Apparently, I trigger a lot of these deranged Karens. And they are constantly projecting their weird, psychotic, deranged Karen emotions towards me. Like, I go to the Art Science University. I call it the Art Science University. Before I go there, they know who I am. I introduce myself. I'm like, hey, I'm an artist science. I want to go to art science school. And I go to the admissions office. The police are there to obstruct me, harass me, and annoy me. I'm leaving. As I'm leaving, the dean of the college university is screaming, "Arrest him for trespassing! Arrest him for trespassing! He wants to go to school for arts and science." So kicking the artists and scientists out of the universities. It has happened to me many, many times. It isn't just. So, if the community will please understand, I know that, so there's a list of weird, psychotic, deranged, Karen emotions that a lot of people project out of me. That jealousy and envy is just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, I do some really cool, super fly art with vehicle design and architecture and jewelry, metal fabrication, and it's a whole variety of different types of art, okay? I don't just do AI art. And so you have to understand what it is I'm up against here, and I'm fighting for independence and self-sufficiency, because that ability to do so is gone. So what's going on out there? Just say, no. I'm not going to get into any, I don't do politics. I don't do, I suppose I do a little bit of religion. I'm not fanatical or anything about it. Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, amen. But, I'm not too fanatical about anything, really. I don't do politics and religion. I'm not going to preach. I preach consciousness, I suppose you would say, with art. That's the purpose of art, is to lighten society and elevate consciousness and stuff. That's what I do with visually. I'm not much of a talker. I don't really care about talking and preaching. If you want to know what I think, I like Alex Jones. I like David Icke. I like Delete Laws, Jose De Castro, Delete Laws, and so forth. Because I've been under a lot of pressure from the criminal justice system for a long time, and they're just straight up scamming us out of. I get kicked out of society. I get kicked out of my houses. I get kicked out of my school. I get kicked off the internet. And it's art censorship. Art censorship is the question here. Why is art censorship happening? I have no community guideline strikes on any platforms. I don't talk much. I just post photos and videos and stuff. And I'm completely shadow banned and censored on a lot of platforms for art. I don't get it. They developed this AI art project technology, and I'm the only one doing anything constructive with meaning, reason, purpose, and value with it. And it's not AI art slop. It has meaning, reason, purpose, and value. It's not AI art slop. And for some reason, I'm shadow banned and blacklisted on many different platforms and so forth. They've been trying to push me underneath the bus for a long time. And are you a father? Not that I know of. I've been around. I don't want to talk about that subject. Yeah, I partied a lot back in the day. I went clubbing a lot back in the day. I've been arrested 3 times for trespassing at my permanent address, and I've had everything stolen from me over 3 times, so it's kind of difficult trying to have a family when, I get arrested to protect the squatting privileges of my date. My date hijacks my house, puts a restraining order on me, and then the police put me in jail to protect the squatting privileges of my date hijacking my house. It's such a scam. Such a scam. Bro, it's the juice. I don't do drugs, believe it or not. I know I do a lot of psychedelic art. I know a lot of the art I do is pretty crazy. It's good. It's almost too good. But it was not influenced by drugs at all. I don't do drugs. I know I do a lot of psychedelic, chaotic kind of art, vehicle, or designs and concepts and frequency designs and stuff. And it was not influenced by drugs at all. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a joint every once in a while. I like to have a joint every once in a while. Possibly gives me an outlet and a lot of inspiration. For artists need that kind of inspiration. And I suppose it does kind of help out with some of it. But I'm not a frequent user. Like I think it's been like nearly 3 months since I touched the beer and or a joint or anything. It's not like I use it all the time. But yeah, that's the only kind of. Oh my God, this guy is pissing at the pump. Oh my God, this guy. Oh my God, is he pissing on a pump? What is he doing? He's pissing. Oh, I don't know what. Okay, never mind. I thought he was pissing. He's draining his ice box. Okay, never mind. Forget it. I saw him from the. It's like I'm at a gas station here, and this guy's leaking water out of the back of his truck. Okay, never mind. He's okay. Anyways. So, what I'm trying to do here, pay attention. Who's watching? Oh, I got 6 likes. Nobody's watching. What it is I'm trying to do. Look. If anyone is interested in being an internet influencer, I consider myself a producer. So what I have is a type of business plan with blueprints, copyrights, intellectual property, design, and a wide variety of different subjects. And so I don't care. I do not want to be a celebrity. I don't really care about putting myself on camera at all. I am not doing this because I care about being popular. I do it because I'm an artist, and it's just art. I don't know what the big deal is. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is look. I got a huge selection of different types of aviation concepts, vehicle designs, architecture concepts, renewable clean energy, jewelry, so on and so forth. It gives me brain bubbles thinking about how confusing it is. Okay, I have to divide it all section by section. I have to divide it all by section, and so what I'm trying to do here is if anybody is interested in getting in on the projects with me, I don't have any money to offer to start up a business. I got to build this from the ground up. But like, say, what's really big on the internet right now is my crystal cars. All the fake, phony, baloney, try-hard, wannabe, state-sponsored industry plants advertising my crystal car on the internet. Go yourself. Quit advertising my crystal car. Now, what I'm trying to do is tell these people, these goofballs, hey, if you're interested in these crystal car designs, do it, make it, promote it, advertise it, experiment with it. I will help with the blueprints and intellectual property and concept, and so on and so forth. There's just so much detail that goes into the crystal car, for example. There's a lot of detail that goes into the crystal car. I don't want to talk about that right now. But if you have a garage, if you are interested in the crystal car concept, I will give you the blueprints. I'll give you the concept, the all the technical detail, all that stuff. Market it, network it, advertise it, make it, do it, drive it, put it on social media. If you're interested in jewelry, I do a lot of jewelry designs and stuff using wire. You need internet influencers. Make it, market it, advertise it, sell it, put my name on it. I don't have a problem with people advertising my art and science. I'm doing this for you all. Quit giving me a hard time, please. But don't put your name on my art. Put my name on my art. Make it, advertise it, sell it, market it, self-employed business plan. And depending on if it's successful or something, start off with something, do it, put my name on it. I know you have to spend money to invest it, and if it's selling, making money, give me a piece of the profit, 15, 20% or something, I don't know. If you're interested in architecture, I got a lot of architecture designs and concepts. Put my name on it, market it, sell it, advertise it, make money. If it's successful, give me a piece of the profit. That's my intellectual property, that's my copyright, that's my invention. If you're interested in renewable clean energy, market it. I got the blueprints, I got the designs, I got the concepts, I got the method, all that stuff. I got several renewable clean energy concepts here. That's what really pisses them off. That's what really pisses off the nerdy control freaks. I will give you the blueprints, I'll give you the concept, I'll give you the method, I'll give you the intellectual property. Make it, market, sell it, experiment with it. Put my name on it. Okay? But all the internet influencers that have been copycatting me, mimicking me, advertising my art and science on the internet, trying to hijack my blueprints, no, absolutely not. I'm not going to have nothing to do with any of you internet influencers that have been trying to stab me in my back this entire time. So that's what it is I'm trying to do here. I am if you want to be an internet influencer of some type, and you're into the arts and science and music as well, the music. I am not interested in being a celebrity. I'm not interested in being a rock star. I just do what I do because it's art, and I just like art. Okay, so music frequency designs. I obviously I hit the nail on the head of the hammer right there with the frequency designs. Some good stuff. It still needs a lot of work. It still needs a lot of work. It's missing stuff. But I am not interested in being a rock star. I'm not interested in being a celebrity. I think I have more of an interest in being a producer. And so, if you want to be a rock star, I got the frequency designs. I got the. I write music. I understand frequencies and stuff. I understand. So, if any internet influencer out there is interested in being a rock star or something, I got the frequency designs and the music designs and structure and melody and so on and so forth, and the concept. And put my name on it. Produced by Nicholas Ward Talbot. market it, advertise it, sell it, make it. Go be a rock star. Do not put your name on my art. I'm the inventor, artist, scientist, inventor here. And so what it is I'm trying to do is offer you all an opportunity to be self-employed, make a lot of money. It's going to be a hit. Everybody's going to love it. But all the internet influencers that have been mocking me, advertising my art and science, and so forth, trying to hijack my blueprints and copyrights, screw you. Screw you. Excuse me. That they do it on purpose just to annoy me. It's a big psyop, quantum computer, mentally manipulative, psychotic, deranged mind device, and so yeah. So I'm not gonna like to keep it all about the arts and science and independence and self-sufficiency. I am a conservative, I wouldn't call myself a Republican anymore, but a constitutionalist, Christian, straight, white man. So that is, that's my team. And it's I think it's a lot bigger than the algorithm promotes the popularity. I think it's a lot more popular than people understand. That is acknowledged on the internet. So that's what it is I'm trying to do here. I don't care about being a celebrity. I don't care about being on camera much. I don't care about being a rock star. If you want to be a rock star, if you want to be a celebrity or something, I got the prototype, I got the concept, I got the blueprints, I got the design, I got the method, I got the science behind it. Put my name on it, market it, advertise it, sell it, make it, do it, drive it, be a rock star. Don't put your name on my art and science. So that's what it is I'm trying to do here. And I'm happy just making art and frequency designs and so on and so forth. I've noticed a lot of the corporate, state-sponsored industry plants mimicking my frequency designs on the internet, and they don't even give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel before they copycat and mimic me. Screw you. There's a warning label on a movie. It says copycatting and mimicking my prompts, my art, is a crime punishable by 20 years in prison. Okay, stop it. Cut it out. And that's pretty much, it's done on purpose by design. It's like some kind of weird psychotic deranged Karen, MK Ultra, CIA, freaking mind freaking psyop to passively aggressively psychologically abuse people and project all their weird psychotic deranged emotions towards you to comfort and compensate for their weird psychotic deranged Karen emotions. And a lot of these influencers are really corny, really lame, cringy. And for some reason, I'm not comparing myself to the lame, corny, cringy internet influencers trying to be a celebrity and making themselves look like a fool all over the internet, because I know what they do to get there. And I'm not interested. I don't get involved with any of these dumpster fires. I'm not affiliated with any affiliations. I'm not a bootlicker. I'm not a subservient footstool. I'm fighting for my independence here, as we all should be. We need to be fighting for our independence because our independence is gone. And so, if you want to be an internet influencer, I do a lot of science. It's going to be technical, material science sort of stuff, metal fabrication, welding, and material science sort of stuff. So you got to have those qualifications. And I would prefer not cringy, corny, nerdy. Please don't be nerdy, cringy, corny. If you notice, that's one thing I do best. I am 0% cringy, corny, nerdy. I've been under tremendous amounts of pressure, and I have maintained my sanity. And I'm very mentally strong, mentally. Okay, I could take the heat up, and yeah, psychological warfare does not work on me. I see it. I can smell the bull crap coming from 50 miles away. I can smell the bull crap coming from 50 miles away sometimes. I see that Elon Musk is subscribed to like 5 of my Elon Musk channels are subscribed to my YouTube channel. So apparently I got, and several celebrities are subscribed to my YouTube channel as well. And like I said, I'm not interested in being a celebrity. If any celebrities are interested in any type of production of my videos or music, science, so forth, you can have it, dude. I do not want to be involved with the Holly weird. I think of myself as a producer. I don't want to be on camera, and I enjoy my peace and privacy is what I enjoy the most. And so yeah, what I was doing with a lot of the AI art was like vehicle design and stuff. I was like, hey, I see that I got the attention of Elon Musk, do a lot of really cool vehicle designs, a lot of cool vehicle concepts and stuff. And it's like kind of obvious it is what I'm trying to do here, Mr. Elon. How about making some Superfly hot rods, dude? But, I get out of jail for taking a nap in my van, and I look at the news headlines, I see some goofball in Dubai getting paid millions of dollars to prototype my crystal car. Yeah, they do it on purpose. It's not an accident. So you have to take that risk. You have to know that, hey, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, okay? You get ripped off, you get underpaid, you get kicked in the mud, you get dragged through the mud. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, okay? It's not easy. And I'm not doing any of that. I'm not for sale. I am not for sale. My soul is not for sale. I'm not a sellout. I'm not a bootlicker. I don't care if I take all my copyrights to the grave, to be honest, and just be poor. I'm happy. I'm happy. Well, what else am I leaving out here? I think that's about all for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.